So, welcome to class, you guys. Tonight will be a 75-minute Yin Yoga practice. If you haven't practiced with me before, welcome. Tonight will be a very gentle, supportive, safe, and really easeful and graceful practice. So my intention is to hold a comfortable space for you guys tonight so you can breathe, release anything that may have traveled with you on the mat today. We'll set our intentions if there's anything that you wish to release and leave behind on the mat. Just taking a few moments here as you're on your back to reflect on your day, to reflect maybe on the past week. Taking a few nice deep breaths. So coming all the way onto your back, into a comfortable laying down position, relaxing the shoulders away from your ears. Knees can stay bent. You can bring soles of your feet together, knees open wide if you want to start in a little bit of a hip opening posture into Supta Baddha Konasana. And then let's bring both hands onto our belly. Welcome, Adriana. So let's all take a nice deep belly breath in through your nose. With an open mouth, cleansing exhale through your mouth, letting go of your day. Again, nice deep breath in, feeling the connection to your body, into the mat, into the earth. As you take an audible exhale to release any tension that may be inadvertently stored in the body. Again, deep breath in, deep breath out. Now is a good time to press play on your playlist. And playlist always optional. The breath is beautiful music to come to a nice rhythm of our practice with. Few more inhales, really setting the foundation of our practice here, feeling the rise and fall of the belly, filling the diaphragm. Just taking a moment to scan your body, observe, notice how you're feeling in this moment. Without any judgment, rather just being compassionate with how you're feeling. Now we're going to switch our breath work technique to a 4-7-8 breath. Inhaling through the nose for a count of 4, activating the vagus nerve. Holding the breath for a count of 7. Exhaling through the mouth for a count of 8, slowing the exhale to reset the nervous system, coming out of fight or flight. So let's exhale all the air out together. We'll be doing this breath work for about 3 minutes. As we inhale through the nose for a count of 4, 3, 2, hold the breath at the top for 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, exhale through your mouth, nice and slow, all the way to an empty belly. Again, deep breath in for a count of 4, 3, 2, hold the breath for a count of 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, exhale slowly, all the way out to an empty belly. Even deeper, inhale for 4, 3, 2, fill the diaphragm as you hold for 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, exhale through pursed lips. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, empty. Inhale for 4, 3, 2, hold for 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, exhale, pursed lips, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, empty. More than halfway there. Inhale for 4, 3, 2, expand and hold for 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, exhale, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, empty. Staying with that rhythm of your breath on your own now for a few rounds. Staying with it, relaxing the muscles, relaxing the jaw. Releasing any anxiety, any tension as you take open mouth exhales to release your day. Few more rounds. You guys are doing great. This breathwork technique will help set us up for the rest of our practice. Let's do one last round together. Inhale wherever you are for a count of 4, 3, 2, hold, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, exhale through pursed lips, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, empty completely. Now, if your knees are open wide, gently guide them back together to touch. Taking a moment here to just notice the body, notice the thoughts. As we move into our next posture, drawing right knee in towards your chest, interlacing the fingers on top of the shin or behind the kneecap. Yogi's choice. Good. We're going to move our breath work into an equal inhale through the nose to an equal exhale out through the mouth now. Good. So right knee is drawn in towards your right armpit. Left leg is straight out in front of you. Beautiful, Dan. Flexing the left toes back. Maybe drawing circles with the right ankle. Nice and fluid motion. Good. Staying with that breath. Inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. About 3 more rounds like that. Inhale all together. Open mouth exhale to release. One more inhale. Fill all the way to the top. Diaphragm, lungs, chest as you hold. And on your exhale, guide the right knee across your body with your left hand coming into a supine twist. Nice and gentle. So this is our first twist. If you have any lower back or glute or shoulder tension, just easing into this stretch. Good. Nice deep belly breath in. Deep cleansing exhale out. Beautiful, Darby. Again, nice expansive inhale, puffing up the belly. Maybe twisting a little bit deeper on your exhale. And as you breathe and hold in this pose, just taking a quick scan of the body, observing, noticing where you're feeling maybe any tightness or tension on this side, as it may be a little bit different on the other side, which is totally normal. Good, Sharona. One more deep breath in here all together. Cleansing twist. Take your limit, find your edge in that twist. Gently bringing it back to center, using the core to protect your lower back. As you come to a neutral position, both knees draw in towards your armpits. As you either open and close the knees, drawing circles, or rocking side to side to release any tension in the lower back here. Perfect. Nice intentional movement. Nice and slowly we bring the knees back together to touch as you keep left knee in towards the armpit and straighten the right leg forward. Moving into the other side here. So lengthening the right heel forward. Imagine I'm lengthening your ankle away from your hip. That's the elongation and the lengthening I want you to feel on the right side. And then left knee draws in towards left armpit, avoiding the rib cage here as you take a few nice deep breaths, taking circles in a clockwise and counterclockwise position. Let's breathe together. Inhale through the nose, nice and slow. Audible exhale. Beautiful. Again, deep breath in. Deep breath out. One more inhale. Exhale as you twist, guiding the left knee across your body with the right hand. Extending the left arm out to a T or a cactus position with the elbow bent. Sometimes our shoulders feel the tightness here, so if that's the case, just modify. This feels and looks different for everyone. Good. Deep breath in. Gently twisting on your exhale. This is a really great detoxing pose. Inhale, fill the belly. Exhale, twisting a little deeper. Nice deep belly breath in. Deep breath out. 2 more breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Nice, Tanya. 1 more expansive inhale all together here. Twisting nice and deep on your exhale. Now using the core to support the lower back. Coming back to the center, neutral spine. Drawing knees in towards the armpits, opening and closing the knees, drawing circles in a egg beater position. So moving into the hip sockets. Good. Nice deep breath in here. Deep breath out. Now feet will land wider than the mat with the knees bent as you cactus the arms now. So making 90-degree arms, bending the elbows, wrist in line with the elbow, elbow in line with the shoulder. Now windshield wipering the knees side to side. Exhale as you draw both knees to the right. Inhale, center. Exhale to the left. So finding that nice internal rotation of the hips. This is our first posture, so normal if you feel a little bit of tightness or tension here. Beautiful, Liz. One more deep breath in. Keep windshield wipering side to side. And then you'll land with both knees to the right, keeping the feet wider than the mat. Now, option to stay here if you already feel this stretch. If you wish to go a little deeper, picking up the right foot, placing it on the outer left thigh. Allowing that pressure to press down. Good, relaxing both knees. Keeping the shoulders rooted into the mat. Now if your ankle is on the outer thigh here and that just doesn't feel good for your knee, you can release it, no problem. Good. Feeling the rise and fall of the belly. Maybe trying an inhale for a count of 4. With an exhale for a count of 4, out through the mouth. Inhaling through the nose, allowing the brain to communicate with the belly, that it's safe, that it's okay to relax the nervous system. Trying to connect to the breath. Beautiful, Dan. About 3 more breaths here. Let's inhale all together. And on your exhale, release the right foot off of the outer left thigh. Tucking the pelvis, engaging the core to bring the knees back to center as you windshield wiper side to side. So really important that we transition in of the poses and out of them equally as gentle, as supportive, and safe. So just noticing how this feels in the hips before we move into the other side. With the feet wider than the mat, drawing both knees over to the left as you hold. Now this side may feel a little different. Option to pick up the left ankle, place it on the outer right thigh or knee. Allowing the natural weight of the foot to press down. You got it, Darby. Relaxing the hips. Just allowing the gentle pressure of the ankle to draw the knee down. And again, if this is too much pressure on the knee, the ankle is just optional to place there. Let's breathe all together. Inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. Inhale, slow, rib cage expands wide, belly puffs up to the sky. Open mouth, exhale to release. Keeping the focus, the attention on the breath. And if at any point during practice, if your mind begins to wander, just knowing that's normal. Trying not to judge it, but rather just intentionally reeling back the attention to the breath. Making this practice a moving meditation. One more deep, expansive inhale here. Exhale as you release the left ankle off of the outer right thigh, placing the foot wider than the mat, windshield wipering side to side. Now observing, noticing how this one feels compared to the first one of our practice. Good, nice deep breath in. With the knees pointing up towards the sky, toe heeling the feet back to the mat, drawing navel in towards the spine, kissing the lower back against the mat as you use your core to draw knees in towards your armpits. Elbows draw to the inside of your knees as you grab outside ankles or soles of the feet. Coming into happy baby variation, however that feels right for you here. So if the hips feel tight, maybe the soles of the feet are kissing, like Atila's showing here. So in the happy baby, making sure the sacrum or the lower back is fleshed against the mat. Drawing down on the ankles or the feet. Option to stay here along the center of the spine or gently rocking from side to side, giving the back a bit of a massage here. Beautiful, mom. 3 more deep breaths. Keep drawing the outer feet down, knees nice and wide. Good. Darby, try bringing elbows to the inside of your knees. Yeah, and then pressing the knees wide with the elbows. Good. Just deeper extension into the hips here. Beautiful. Now let's all come back to center. Keep holding onto the right ankle or the right foot as you extend the left leg straight down to the mat so that your left hip, knee, and ankle are all in one line. So the left heel is down on the mat, flexing the left toes back, keeping the right elbow to the inside of your right knee, drawing down on the foot, bringing the left hand to the left hip, imagining it's a sandbag, pressing, grounding, and lengthening. Good. One more nice deep breath in here. Beautiful, Dan and lady. And then we transition, belly button in towards the spine. Use the core to bring the left knee back towards the left armpit. Coming into happy baby again as you lengthen the right leg forward. Right hip, knee, ankle in one line. Deep psoas stretch opener here on the right side. Flexing the left toes up towards the ceiling, lengthening the right ankle away from the right hip socket. This is one of my favorite stretches right now. A lot of sitting tends to shorten the psoas muscle. So this is a great way of reversing that. Let's take 3 deep breaths here, making sure the right toes are flexed back, activating the quad. Again, deep breath in, deep breath out. One more inhale. Exhale as you release the left foot forward to meet the right. Both legs straight, ankles together to touch, reaching the arms above your head, tucking the pelvis, engaging the quads, the shins, all the way down to the feet. As you slowly bend both knees, roll onto your right side, coming into a quick fetal position. Just taking a moment here, just tuning in with how you're feeling. Noticing the quality of your breath here. Is the breath shallow, or has it been deep and expansive? Let's all take one more inhale. And on your exhale, gently pressing into your palm to come up into a comfortable seated position, extending the legs straight forward out in front of you. So we'll do a few seated positions now. Lengthening both legs out in front of you, ankles together to touch. As you root down into your sits bones, sit nice and tall. Reaching the arms above your head, biceps by the ears. Inhale. On your exhale, with a flat back, hinge forward, connecting to your calves, your ankles, or your toes. If you have a towel here that can support you to lengthen the hamstrings forward, you can loop it around the arches of the feet. Good. Wherever you are, just breathing, allowing the breath to come first, the pose to come second. Let's inhale together, lengthen the spine, look forward. Exhale as you melt the chest towards the knees. Again, deep breath in, lengthen, gaze forward, shoulders drop away from the ears. Exhale as you melt. Beautiful, Ange. One more here, all together. Inhale and exhale. Hold here, flexing the toes back, engaging the quads, trying to lift the heels just a sliver off of the mat. Noticing how that activates the back sides of the legs. And then slowly releasing, rolling up one vertebrae at a time. Drawing right knee in towards your chest. Crossing the right sole of your foot to the outer left thigh. So crossing, bringing the right hand behind you, placed right behind the glute. Pressing into the palms, fingertips away from you as you inhale, left arm to the sky. Exhale as you connect the left elbow to the outside of the knee, coming into a seated twist. Left toes flexed back. Trying not to crunch into the right shoulder here. Maybe you come onto the right fingertips and find a lengthening through the spine. Let's inhale all together. Exhale as you twist, looking over the right shoulder, taking it a little bit deeper. Again, deep breath in, deep breath out. 2 more breaths. Inhale, exhale. One more. nice and expansive. Exhale as you return back to center, uncrossing the foot, straightening the legs forward, kind of shaking that out. Shake, 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 shake. Before we move into the other side, bend both knees, soles of your feet together, knees open wide in Baddha Konasana, creating a diamond shape with the heels to the knees, knees to the hips. Coming off of the sits bones, so kind of rocking it side to side. As you inhale, lift and lengthen the spine. Beautiful, Nicole. Exhale, hinge forward, trying not to round into the shoulders, the neck, or the back. Using the hands to ankle connection to draw and hinge you deeper, melting the chest forward. We breathe together, uniting our energy as a class. Inhale. Walking the hands forward on your exhale. Beautiful, Ariel. Inhale. Exhale. Walking both hands slightly to the right as you keep the left sits bones down. Gorgeous. Staying with the nice deep breaths. Now walking both hands to the left edge corner of your mat, rooting the right sits bones or the right butt cheek down into the mat. Creating a little bit of side body space here. Beautiful. One more inhale. Exhale as you walk the hands back to the center of your mat, rolling up one vertebrae at a time. Knees draw together to touch, lengthening them forward. Shaking out the legs, reset. Shake, 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 shake. Yeah, let it go. Maybe you take some sticking out the tongue, open mouth exhales, releasing anything that may be coming up for you. Now let's draw left knee in towards your chest, crossing the left foot over across the right quad. Left fingertips behind you, palm close to the glute. As you reach the right arm up towards the sky, bicep by the ear. Let's take an inhale here all together, trying not to rush it. And exhale as you twist, guiding the right knee across your body, connecting to the outer left thigh or knee. Inhale, lift, lengthen, open the chest. Exhale through the mouth. Again, deep breath in, slow and steady, committing to the breath. And exhale. Few more expansive breaths here. Gorgeous, Liz. One more inhale all together. Twisting a little deeper on the exhale, rinsing out the spine. Slowly bring the head back to neutral. Uncross the left sole of the foot as you shake out the legs. Shake, 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 shake. Bringing both legs out to a V now. Sitting up nice and tall, coming off of the sits bones. Again, maybe shimming side to side. I kind of pick up my butt cheeks and roll them out just to get nice and rooted. Flexing the toes back here. Inhale as you reach the arms up towards the sky. Kind of already find your limit with the legs open. And on your exhale, crawl the fingertips forward to the center of your mat. Option to connect to the ankles or the toes if that's accessible for you here. Good. Nice deep breath in, deep breath out. Good adjustment, Nicole. Inhale. Exhale. Now challenge yourself to melt the chest forward with every exhale. Good, Adriana. Let's take 3 more breaths here. Inhale, look forward, lengthen the spine, shoulders drop away from the ears. Last melting of the chest, find your edge as you hinge it forward. Good, slowly walk the hands back. Draw the right sole of your foot to the inside of the left thigh, coming into Janu Shirshasana. Inhale as you reach the arms up towards the sky, biceps by the ears, lengthen the spine. Now pivot the whole torso towards your left foot as you begin to hinge towards the toes. Beautiful. The more you flex the left toes back, the more that will activate the quad, the calf, the hamstring. Beautiful. So the more the left foot is out here, the more you'll create some right side body stretch. And the more you crawl the right fingertips towards the toes, the more you will also feel that lower back area on the right side. One more inhale. Hinge, melt on your exhale. Inhale back to center, nice and slow. Switching out the legs, extending the right leg out towards the right edge corner of your mat. Left sole of the foot to the inner right thigh. Start by flexing the right toes up towards the sky, dorsiflex. As you inhale, reach the arms up, lengthen the spine. Use the core to sit nice and tall as you pivot the whole torso towards the right toes and hinge with a flat back. Good, Adriana, great control there. Deep breath in, look forward, lengthen the spine. Keep the gaze at the toes as you hinge. Good, Sharona. Deep breath in. Exhale as you melt. Inhale. Exhale. 3 more breaths. Can you keep the left sits bones rooted? Maybe extending the left fingertips out towards the toes a little bit more, creating space in the left side body. Great, Tanya. One more inhale here all together. That's beautiful. Exhale, melt and hinge it deeper. Nice and slow. Come back. Take your time. You're going to bend both knees. The feet will be wider than the hips. We did this on our back. We're going to windshield wiper the knees side to side with the knees bent. Hands can come behind you. Palms towards your glutes, fingertips away from the body. Finding that internal rotation. Checking in, seeing how this feels. We're going to come into a pretty deep glute and piriformis stretch next. So just prepping, noticing how this feels first. Beautiful. If you don't feel this stretch, bring the feet even wider off of the mat. And then Darby, bring your heels back a little bit so the ankles are in line with the knees. Perfect. Great adjustment. Beautiful. From here, we're going to cross the right knee on top of the left knee. So coming into a pose called Gomukhasana. So right knee over the left. You're going to draw the ankles apart from one another. Draw that one back. It's this one. Yeah. So we're going to feel this in the right glute piriformis. If you have a pillow or a block or something that you want to prop yourself up on, this can be kind of an intense stretch. So trying to stack the knees as Attila is doing as much as possible and drawing the ankles apart. So maybe the knees are touching, maybe they're hovering. This just depends how you're feeling in the hips. Good, so both sits bones are rooted down. The right butt cheek is gonna wanna hover if that feels tight right now. Inhale as you lift and lengthen the chest. Exhale as you just slowly melt and hinge forward. Beautiful, Liz. Great, Dan. Good. Thumbs up if you feel the stretch for those with the camera on. Beautiful. Great. Yeah. And if this is just like, oh, this doesn't feel good for me at all, I'll show you guys a different variation. So Attila, I think, is feeling this. He's going to stack the shins on top of one another like two logs. So like this. And the other one too. So bend that left ankle back. It's like this. Yeah. So see how he's bringing the shins on top of one another? This is another variation. So just seeing what feels good, what feels right for you. And this pose tends to be a little bit more challenging for men than women. If you're in the log stack like Attila is here, you can flex the toes back. That will protect the knee. Good, you guys. We're going to hold this one for a little bit deeper than normal, just to really get into the connective tissue of the body, into the hips. Good. Let's take some open mouth exhales all together. Inhale through the nose. Exhale, sigh it out. Again, deep breath in. Cleansing breath out. Cody, you got this. Inhale. Exhale. One more deep breath in. And deep breath out. Now slowly coming out of this pose as gently as you got into it. Uncrossing the knees very mindfully. Bending both knees wider than the hips. Let's go back into those windshield wipers side to side to flush out the knees and to flush out the hips. So we create a bit of a tourniquet effect in that pose, and then when we come out of it, we just flood the bloodstream, the joints, the muscles, everything with just fresh oxygenated blood. Great job, you guys. I know that's a challenging pose. We'll feel much better after we do the other side, more even. So left knee will cross over the right knee now, or the left shin will stack on top of the right shin, taking whatever variation best suits you. So important in this pose to draw the ankles apart, flexing the feet back as you try and stack the knees on top of one another as much as possible. Let's inhale, lengthen the spine, look forward towards me. Exhale as you slowly begin to hinge forward, walking the hands forward. So if your butt comes off of the mat, you've come a little too far, you can walk the hands back. Maybe you come down onto the forearms. Maybe if you have a supportive block or pillow that you want to use for the forehead. Good. Dan, this looks great. Nice, deep breath in all together. Cleansing, audible exhale. If there's any noises that you want to make to just flush whatever energy, emotion is coming up for you here, just let that go. We're all muted. Maybe you flutter the lips. About 3 more slow, deep breaths. One more deep, expansive inhale. Audible, open mouth exhale. Now slowly begin to walk the hands back. Uncross the knees. Take your time here. Shake out the legs. Shake, 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 shake. Take your time. And then again, we'll windshield wiper slowly side to side. If that doesn't feel good for you, just do whatever feels good to organically just flush out the body. Flush out the muscles, the tissues. Great job here, you guys. One deep breath in here. And exhale. Now we're slowly going to come onto our belly, nice and gently. We're going to come into a nice deep shoulder opener. So if you guys want to watch Attila first before you come onto your belly, he's going to bring his left arm out to a T with his left cheek and ear down to the mat. He's going to pick up the right foot, swing it over towards the left side as he brings the right arm up towards the sky. So this is going to be a pretty deep shoulder and pec and chest opener for that left arm. So before you go into it, make sure the shoulder, the elbow, and the wrist are all in one line. Yeah, really important. So you're going to feel this openness. So let's make our way into the pose. Left arm out to a T, left cheek down to the mat. Picking up the right foot, swinging it over so you're on your left hip. The right sole of your foot is down to the mat. Maybe you open the knee wide. Perfect. Good, Darby. Arm out to a T. Yeah. If this is too much for the left shoulder, you can keep the right hand down instead of bringing it up towards the sky. Good, Mom, you take it gentle on your shoulders, yeah? Just modify. Beautiful. We're here for 3 deep breaths. With every exhale, can you open the right shoulder a little bit deeper, feeling that stretch more in the left shoulder? Good, I know this is a challenging one here. One more inhale all together. On your exhale, find your limit, find your edge, open the chest. As you slowly come back onto your belly, right palm lands under the shoulder. Good, making your way back to neutral, and our release is a child's pose before we go into the other side. So open the knees wider than the hips, hips back towards the heels, reaching the fingertips forward. Good. Let's get a little bit of tricep and shoulder opener here. So if you bring your palms together to touch, walk your elbows forward as your hands come to your upper back. So palms in a prayer position, elbows walk forward, hips stay sent back towards the heels. Good. Expansive breath into the kidneys. If you don't feel this in the triceps or the shoulders, walk the elbows even more forward and the hips even more back towards the heels. 3 deep breaths here all together before we go into the other shoulder opener. One more inhale. Exhale as you release the palms. Bring the palms back to the mat. Come into a tabletop position. Making your way onto your belly again, nice and slow. This time the right arm will come out to a T, right cheek and shoulder down, right ear and cheek down. As you pick up the left foot, look at the fingertips first though, you guys. Look to the right, making sure the shoulder, elbow, and wrist are in one line. Really important there. And then when you're ready, picking up the left foot, swinging it over towards the right. Left palm is underneath the shoulder, pressing into the mat to create that openness. Option 1 there. Option 2 to bring the left arm up towards the sky. So just listening to what it is that your limits are. This tends to be a really big shoulder, pec, and chest opener. Beautiful. With that arm in the sky, maybe you bring some circles with the wrist, bringing the fingertips in a nice fist, and then rolling that around. See how that feels. Good. You guys are doing so great. And then switching the direction of those wrist circles. We're almost there. 3 more breaths. One more inhale. Make it as expansive and deep as you can. As you exhale to slowly make your way back onto your belly, pressing into your palms that are underneath the shoulders, coming into a tabletop position with the palms wider than the shoulders. So we're going to take a few rounds of cat-cow to release out of this one. Inhale, drop the belly, look up towards the sky. Exhale, chin to chest, round it out. Few rounds of that on your own. Maybe you wiggle the hips side to side, wagging your tail like a dog, just moving into the hips. Maybe you do some head circles. So there's no right or wrong way of doing this. This is just free-flowing movement. And if you want more of a wrist and forearm stretch, you can bring the fingertips facing the body as you're in a cat-cow. And then the more you shift your weight back into the fingertips, the more you'll feel that forearm and wrist stretch. Good. About 3 more breaths here before we land onto our belly again for our deepest spinal twist. It's the one thing Attila said he didn't want today, and that's our peak posture. Sorry, babe. And then when you're ready, slowly making your way back onto your belly as you cactus the arms here. Right ear to the mat, ankles together to touch, as you slide the left knee towards the left armpit and flex the toes back. So if you want to see what it looks like, Attila's doing the pose here. When I used to sleep on my belly, this was the position I did it in. So imagining a sandbag pressing down the left hip. If your groin is tight, you'll feel that pretty deeply in the left inner thigh and groin. So holding here, flexing the toes back. The more you draw the knee in towards the armpit, the more you'll feel this stretch. Good. Great adjustments, you guys. Nice expansive breaths. Deep belly breath in. Deep belly breath out. Let's do one more inhale. And on your exhale, bring the left palm underneath the left shoulder. Straighten the arm, so lift the chest and thread your right arm underneath the armpit. So you're picking up your chest, Attila's going to show you. Thread the right arm through. Bring your head back down. If you have a pillow or a block to support your head, you can do that. And then slowly begin to twist the left arm up towards the sky. So you're kind of taking a counter stretch here, imagining keeping the left knee down and the left shoulder open, right? You feel this? And then just allowing gravity to do its job here. Nice and slowly, the left shoulder begins to open with the breath. Again, deep breath in. Open the shoulder on your exhale. Finding that balance with the knee down and the shoulder open. Let's unite our energy here with 5 deep cleansing breaths. So exhaling all the air out. Inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. Again, deep breath in. Deep breath out. Inhale. Exhale. 2 more. Finding your limit. Finding your edge. One more expansive inhale. And exhale as you slowly come back to the belly. Lands the left palm underneath the left shoulder, lifting the chest, unthreading the right arm. As you send the left leg back, bending both knees, windshield wipering them side to side with the opposite cheek down to the mat. Option to continue doing this, or if a down dog or child's pose feels good to reset your spine, please listen to your body. Maybe an up dog. Good, Ange. Beautiful. So whatever feels good to release from that before we move into the other side. Good. Now we cactus the arms, sliding opposite knee towards the armpit. So sliding right knee towards right armpit, left cheek and ear are down. Good. Cactusing the arms, bringing them into a 90-degree goalpost position. And then observing, noticing how the right groin, right inner thigh feels on this side. Let's breathe all together. One more nice expansive inhale. Audible exhale. Good. Now slowly pressing into the right palm, lifting the chest as you thread the left arm through now. So roll the left arm all the way through, head comes back as you begin to reach right fingertips up towards the sky. And then with every exhale, gravity draws that armpit and shoulder open and back. So trying not to force this. The breath will guide you deeper into this twist, rinsing and detoxing the body. So slow, deep breaths. Inhale through the nose, calming the nervous system. Exhale through the mouth. Good, you guys. Nice expansive breaths. And if you want to bring that right hand into a fist and maybe roll it around, you can do that. Always adding in variations that may feel good for you, even if it's not something that I'm cueing. The most important thing is that you listen to your body, keeping it safe, protecting it, and listening to the feedback that it's intuitively giving to you. Right, so rather than forcing poses, see if you can listen to the communication your body is giving, moving into the flow rather than resisting into poses. Let's take 3 more deep, expansive breaths. Good. Inhale. Exhale. One more deep breath in, you guys. And exhale. From here, rather than coming onto the belly, you roll all the way onto the back. So keep opening the right arm. The right leg flips over so that you can land comfortably, maybe off of your mat, and then scooching your way back onto it. Great job, you guys. Now, before we move into final Shavasana, I offer and support you to take one last pose that feels good in your body. Maybe that's a plow pose, a bridge pose, another twist.
You do the giving up pose.
Attila did a big sigh at the end of practice. I think he's glad to take a Shavasana soon. Good, I see some bridge poses here. Restorative legs up, also beautiful. Good, a about another 20 seconds. Now slowly and gently making your way out of your pose. Good. Drawing both knees in towards your chest, coming into a tight, tight ball, squeezing every muscle in your body. Your forehead comes up to meet the knees. Squeeze, 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 activating every muscle as you release into a final Shavasana, a well-earned one, you guys. So in Shavasana here, a few options to get comfortable. If you want to place a pillow behind the knees, that supports the lower back. Or if you have a wall close by and you want to swing the legs up a wall for a restorative pose, that's also another option. So if you have a blanket or to cover your body or something to cover your eyes, or if you simply just want to turn off the lights wherever you are, do what feels good in your body. And if you can, stay through Shavasana. This is maybe the most important pose of our restorative practice. So we've breathed, we've moved, and now we really get to absorb all the benefits of the practice, allowing the nervous system to reset here. So relaxing the arms, the shoulders away from the ears. Acknowledging yourself for tonight's practice. Acknowledging yourself for showing up on your mat, carving out this time for self-care. So just coming into the natural rhythm of your breath with the eyes closed as we begin to scan the body from the head down to the feet, relaxing the muscles, relaxing the body parts as we move through them. Starting with the crown of your head, releasing in between the brows. Jaw loosens, shoulders drop down and away from the ears. Palms face up towards the sky in the position of receiving energy. Relaxing the collarbones wide. Letting go of the chest. The space above the belly button. The solar plexus chakra. Letting go, releasing any tension in the lower back. Letting go of the hips. Continuing to draw your attention down the front sides of the legs. Releasing and relaxing the quads. The kneecaps, the shins and the calves, the ankles release all the way down to your toes.